Okay, we're back, folks. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. And I have right here 706-889-9700 or chief@fetchernews.com. Send me an email about anything we're talking about. Or, hey, if you want to get involved, send me an email. Now, I was listening during the break to Jay Giles' band, Love Stinks, because love stinks, man. The love affair with the media is over for Donald Trump. The love affair for intelligence. My advice today for the president-elect is please do not take any rides in a convertible in Dallas anytime soon. Now, yesterday we told you, I'm going to get right now to the Fannin County, I promise, update. But yesterday, don't leave my national audience. We're going to talk about prescription drugs and cyber security. But yesterday, Donald Trump held a press conference and he would not take. They kept trying. CNN kept trying to get a question in, and he would not take it. Now, during the break, we showed that video, but during the break, we found a better video that showed exactly Donald Trump telling the CNN reporter he's not going to take his question and move on, and no, you're not getting a question. Don't we have that, Cole? You got that?
Yep.
All right, let's go to that. This is a different version.
All right, zip it.
You can't even...
Zip it. Zip.
Look, all
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Exhibit A.
Number two, would you please back me
Look,
up?
I'm Zippy Longstockings.
I can't...
When a problem comes along, you must zip it. Zip it good.
Frown, would you please...
Kisuhai Pindawa, Nitahioto. Subtitle, zip it.
I'm just trying to...
Zip. Would you like to have a suckle of my zipper?
I want you... Stop.
Zip it.
This-
Zip it.
Oh,
Zip it.
you know...
Zip it.
You're like a child.
Zip it.
Talking... If you... Just one time...
Zip it. All right, zip it. You can't zip.
Mr. Trump, since you brought it, no, won't do it, fake news, won't do it, nope, all right, oh my God, anyhow, that is Cole, zip it, you like that one, right? Okay, folks, first of all, let me just say this is, if you, it's going to be about a 5-minute report. I'm going to make this very quick on Fannin County Board of Commissioners, my open records request with the new chairman, Stan Helton, and the county clerk / county attorney, Lynn Doss. Now, I sent, and I want to do this together. Yesterday, I went to Chairman Stan Helton's office, and, you know, I don't want to say it's funny, but I asked to see the checks, which you'll have to watch the other show. At Tuesday night's meeting, they approved checks for $4,500 or over. And I asked at the end of that meeting to see those checks. They're open records. You heard the video. You probably are very clear out there what I asked for. I did the request in the meeting. There it is, right? It should have been public to me to see. So, anyhow, they did not let me see them. So, I sent a message Tuesday night to the chairman, and I'm going to I'm going to be clear. I'm going to be very clear. I sent a message asking him to preserve the documents. Yes, I'm going to look in the camera. I have concerns that in that office right now, okay, they terminated the clerk, and they terminated the chief financial officer, which he had the prerogative to do that. But I'm concerned about preserving the documents in there. I'm concerned because if you look at what they set out, when I say they, Larry Joe Sosby and the chairman, because they voted for it as their priority agenda. Now, folks, as citizens of Fannin County, that's always where my side is your money and being a good steward and doing the business of the citizens, the elected officials. So I went yesterday. I have 2 open records requests. So I went yesterday and I asked where are my open records requests and if I could see the checks. So first, here's what I want to do. I go in and I asked Mr. Hilton, I said, you know, he let me come in his office. I said, can I see the checks, you know? And he says, I've got 72 hours and we're going to wait 72 hours. I said, no, sir, you don't have up to 72 hours. It's up to, I made an oral, it was public, he hands me this. Now, I told him I had this, okay? It is the handbook for Georgia County Commissioners, okay? And it's the Institute of Government. And he keeps handing me this and saying that, hey, according to this, hey, I got this book at the house. I got it at the house. I told him 3 times, I got the book. Then I showed him this. It's the red book. It's called the Georgia Sunshine Laws. It's a Citizen Guides to Open Government. This is the law, not the book. This is the law, Georgia Sunshine Laws, okay? And I showed him this, and we had a disagreement. Now, that being said, with the disagreement, I said, you need to show me those documents. So we had a very detailed conversation concerning the county attorney, okay? So he calls the county attorney to try to see where the documents are that I'm looking for and where we stand on the open records. So I go down the hall, I start to come out of his office, I see the county attorney down there / county clerk. And I said, hey, there she is now, let's get her in here. Let's just ask. Let's ask. Where's my open records? Let's ask the county attorney. Now I'm going to tell you that he continued to tell me he was referring to the county attorney, which I asked him I suggested to him to get a second opinion. All right, so I sent an open records request. He is the one that said up to 72 hours. So let's put Lynn Doss in my email search. Pretty good email search, and let's see what comes up. Now, at 11:01 a.m. on Wednesday, I got an email from Lynn Doss that actually said that they're posting for 2 vacancies, 2 jobs. Let's see, nothing else. So, now, that's 9:12 in the morning. There's a reason I waited for 9:12 this morning to do this report. So I got nothing from Lynn Doss. So Lynn Doss comes in and she's very polite, which, you know, I know she's not pleased with what I'm wanting to look at. She's very polite and she says, well, I did not understand. We had a brief discussion. I did not understand what exactly you wanted to see at the meeting last night. Really? Okay, it's on the video. But my office, this is what I was told, my office, this is on the request to look at the checks for $4,500 that I can't look at. She said, my office is scanning those documents as we speak. Now, listen to this, folks, and pay attention to what I'm about to say. My office is they're scanning those documents now, and they will send them to you as soon as they're done. Okay, that's on the $4,500. Guess what, folks? Those documents were not in the Board of Commissioners' office. They were in Lynn Doss's office. That's right, in her office. And her staff at her office. And see, that's why I told Mr. Helton to scan, to preserve those documents. Remember? So I told Mr. Helton, preserve those documents. Tuesday night I sent him that message. Preserve. And I put them in. So, according to her staff were scanning those documents. They weren't in the Board of Commissioners' office. Where are the documents I want? They're not there. Okay, just saying. I'm listening. You need to understand, I talk a lot. Yes, I talk a lot. I know that. I know who the hell I am. But when you're telling me something, I listen to every word. My staff are scanning those documents now at my office. Okay, the documents were not at the Board of Commissioners' office. That was my concern. Where are the documents? What if, voila, the scanner broke? Voila, I dropped them coming down the hill. My dog ate your documents. Just saying. I know it sounds silly. So, all right, and I said, well, what about my other open records requests? So I have nothing from Lynn Doss. So let's put in Stan, S-T-A-N, Let's just go with Stan. Let's just pull up Stan. Let's do a search for Stan. Okay, what we got here? Open records request. Okay. Now, here it is. This is from Stan Helton. Let me make sure I have the email address. shelton@fannincountygovernment.org. On 7:35 a.m. Monday morning, I wrote Mr. Helton and said, this is an open records request. Chairman Helton, I hope all is well. Please consider this an open records request for information. I understand the county attorney received I want some checks. I'm going to leave it at that. Okay? And I asked some questions. I asked him yesterday, where is this open records request I sent Monday at 7:35 a.m.? Well, he had forwarded it to the county attorney. Now, I'm going to say on record on the camera. I am concerned when I ask for open records requests that concern the county attorney, why they have to be turned over to the county attorney. Why my open records requests have to be turned over to the county attorney. I do not know. I will tell you other counties do not have to do that. They know how to fill an open records request, and they don't, everyone does not go to the county attorney. Does in Fannin County. You don't get anything unless it goes through Lynn Doss. So, that being said, I said, so you sent my request to the county attorney? And I told him, I said, listen, I would prefer you not do that when I'm inquiring about the county attorney, because I feel she has conflict of interest. I don't know who she represents. I sent an open records request to probate judge Scott Kiker that won't even say hello to me. Scott Kiker, the next thing I know, I got an answer from Lynn Doss, which Lynn Doss replied for the probate judge as county attorney to my open records request to Scott Kiker, which Lynn Doss is co-counsel, which is a conflict on private cases with Scott Kiker, and Lynn Doss's husband, Harry Doss, is being paid out of Scott Kiker's budget. Oh, hell. Nepotism, conflicts, I mean, the list goes on. That's all I'm interested in. The citizens of Fannin County, that's it. That's it. Bottom line, it's your money, and they need to answer for every dime of it every day at any given time. So, I am told by the county attorney yesterday, Lynn Doss, well, what about this open records request I sent Monday? Well, we're having a software issue because in 2016, the software in December that the computers were running, it updated, and really we don't have anybody that can go in there, and we're trying to figure out now how to get that software to do what you're asking. Really? 2016 documents on December of all months I need to see? There's something going on with the software? Well, Mr. Helton kept referring to the 72 hours in the book. I kept referring to the law. So I told Mr. Helton and Lynn Doss, I said, do me a favor. Okay, so write that. If there's a reason you can't get the documents, you have to respond within 72 hours. Write that. They both standing there in his office. Oh, yes, Lynn Doss, I'm going to go right now, and I will write that. Well, guess what? I'm sitting here at 9:18. I have a request in to Mr. Helton, and it went to the county attorney, and it's over 3 days, and I have no answer, no information whatsoever. So at this current time, I'm very concerned about preserving documents and how documents are stored, how documents are kept, and how documents can be received for the citizens of Fannin County. I'm your host, BKP. We'll see how this works out. I'm going to take a brief break. We're going to come back. We're going to wrap up with Obamacare, pharmaceutical, and cyber security. I'm your host. Take us to break, Cole.